Hello book nerds, welcome to Bookshelf Bunny. I'm Kim and this is a brief monthly wrap-up. Hey guys, so once again, my usual monthly bookish vlog has sort of been postponed because I spent most of the month upstairs in my dad's suite because of COVID in the house. For those of you who don't know, my husband is a nurse and he is regularly exposed to all sorts of fun things, and his area had an outbreak near the beginning of October, and when that happened, I went upstairs so that we can separate our household as much as possible. My dad, who lives in the suite above us, we rent his basement suite. So when I go upstairs, I can kind of keep my father and I separate from my husband in the outbreak situation. However, our plan backfired this time, and my dad was exposed separately from my husband. I caught COVID anyway. My husband did end up catching COVID, so those two had two separate exposures. Still living separately, I had to avoid my father in the upstairs and not be in my own house. So it was kind of a stressful month. It was a stressful month. Everybody's healed up now. Everyone's fully vaxxed again with our booster shots. We're all ready to deal with any further exposures from Nurse Hubby. But I'm tired. I am back in my own space, as you can tell. In fact, you can see it's still a little behind in life. It's still got all the fall decorations up. So does my living room. Christmas is next, but first I have to take down fall. So I'm tired. I'm behind in life. You'll notice I haven't been quite as on top of watching my YouTube friends. And I'm so sorry for that, you guys. I'm behind in your videos. I will catch up. I will watch your more recent videos now that I'm back in my own space and my disrupted routines can kind of go back to normal here a little bit. So that's what happened for me. But on the bright side, this past month, I also adopted birds, a whole bunch of birds. So in October, my zebra finch passed away. Unfortunately, he was up there in finch years and also had a chronic eye injury. So he passed away, and after a couple of weeks of being up there with my dad in the silence of no bird, it's so sad. We decided to get more birds. As an early Christmas present, my husband bought me an amazing little aviary off of Amazon. We put it all together. It's huge. It's like 5 feet tall. It's great. And I bought 4 little budgies to live in that aviary. So we filled it, and I love them, and they're so adorable. They're still settling in. This is only their second week or so with us. And then with the finch's cage, the old finch cage, I was thinking, well, after I'm sure all the budgies have gotten along, maybe I'll get a canary or something to live in that little cage. And it'll be kept company by the budgies across the room from each other. Well, then a friend of mine brought to my attention a local parrot rescue looking to find a home for 3 zebra finches that they were calling the 3 amigos. And I hummed and hawed and I waited, and then I decided to just do it. So I've adopted 3 finches. I now have 7 birds, 3 bunnies, 1 dog. The finches all live upstairs in my dad's suite. He's kind enough to house them because he's got better light than my basement, obviously. So they do really well up there. They have the big picture window in the living room and a UV light, and that seems to work really well for birds upstairs. So thankfully he's willing to let me keep my birds upstairs so my bunnies can be downstairs. And the dog, of course, is my dad's dog, so that dog lives upstairs. So that was my month. I'm tired. My routines were all out of whack all month, so I'm all over the place. I I came back down to my space last week, so I've had a week down here to kind of get settled again, and I think I'm just about back to my old routines, which is nice. Thank goodness. Hooray. As for reading, I didn't read quite as much this month as I had hoped. Again, my routines are all out of whack and I just couldn't. But I did read some. Here are the books that I read. Didn't read quite as much this month as I had hoped. Again, my routines are all out of whack and I just couldn't. But I did read some. Here are the books that I read. And one of them was a buddy read with a fellow friend on Bookstagram. I'm partway through, and that one was Hello Beautiful. We read that together. I am partway through Writer's Retreat. I had hoped to read that one this month, and I've started it, but I probably won't finish it before this month is over in a few days here. So, but maybe I'll get lucky and you'll see that appear on my Goodreads this coming week. So far it's really good. I recommend it. It's a fun thriller. Hello Beautiful, the one that I buddy read with Jason Reed's 10 on Instagram. It's a really heartwarming story. It follows a group of 4 sisters and William, who is like this antisocial. His parents hated him, but basketball saves his life character. And this inter-family drama that plays out, and themes, of course, of sisterhood and family and found family. It's a really sweet book. It's sad. No spoilers, but it is sad on a lot of different levels. But it's good, and I recommend reading that one. I ended up giving that one a 4 out of 5, only because the pacing seemed a little slow and there was a lot of backtracking in the plot. So you read character by character. Each chapter is a character's point of view over a period of time. And you might read a couple of months in one character and then it'll switch to the next character, but it'll backtrack to partway through the previous character's time period. And so you get like overlapping events, but from another person's perspective. And well, I understood it well enough. It does throw you off when you switch that point of view, which kind of pulls you out of the story. And I didn't like that. I don't like being pulled out of the story. But other than that, Hello Beautiful has a nice book. Read it. I recommend that. And that's really it. Oh, NaNoWriMo. I had set a goal for this month of 30 stories in 30 days, 30 short stories in 30 days, as opposed to the 50,000 word goal of National Novel Writing Month. Also didn't make that because my whole world was topsy-turvy because of COVID and everyone getting sick around me. So I failed miserably at my goal. I think I've made it to like almost 3,000 words, and I wrote 2.5 short stories. So I mean, it's not a total failure. I did get some writing in this month, but nowhere near what I wanted. In regards to my own personal novel that I've been working on, I've been doing revisions. That I didn't touch it at all while I was upstairs. I feel very discombobulated. But I'm hopeful now that I'm back downstairs, been here for a week, kind of got my routines cleaned up a little bit, that I'll be able to get back into the swing of things with the writing and the reading and the watching of my friends' videos. I'm so sorry, everyone. Just all over the map here. But yeah, I'm hoping December will be a better month. December will be a better month. It wasn't a bad month upstairs, but you know, separated from my space and my things and my routines, and threw me off. This really threw me off. This week, I hope to put away fall and bring out Christmas. You'll probably see Bookie, the elf on the bookshelf, make an appearance again, although I don't think I'm doing Vlogmas this year because November murdered me with its upside down world that I had to live in. So I think I'm going to just kind of take it easy in December in regards to my Christmas activities. I'll probably bring you along on a monthly vlog and read a couple Christmas books, but I don't have any set plan. I'll give it some more thought this coming weekend in my next video, which is going to be my December TBR. I'll let you know what I think for December goals. But as of right now, I'm just happy to be in my own space. That's really all I've got for you guys. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. How many of my fellow book nerds are also animal moms and dads to a variety of interesting creatures? I'd like to know what your pets are, how many you have. Are they birds, hamsters, rats, cats, dogs, lizards, snakes? I like animals, and I'm kind of at my max in my own space. So tell me about yours. I'd also love to know what your favorite book read in month of November was. Wow, tired. I don't know if you can tell. All right, that's it for me. As always, happy reading.